his chest pieces up. Probably farm out some chest pieces a little.
I'm just gonna wait until the next rotation to get a bit more light on me.
I'm just doing it on the lower levels. There's like no reason to do it. It's just to
Glint, hold that thought.
So welcome to Raiding with Matt. No, that run last night was actually quicker than the one that we did the night before. You wouldn't have believed it, would you?
I'm just saying, you probably want to send Brian some, like a boxed wine or something. You know? He was just crying a little bit, dying a little bit. On the light. Okay. But we got that done. Did Brian tell you? He told me last night after we got off. He was looking up some stuff. Apparently, 2 of the symbols are bugged, which is why the chest didn't work. Why it didn't spawn. Like the first 2 are bugged. That means the corner chest, like some of the first 2 symbols, we gotta pull out and restart.
Fine with that. We can literally go down to the bottom of the entrance before we even open the door. You ready?
You got solar on, we'll be good. What test that would be? Wait, do I click on it? Yes, I do.
Nightfall.
That's the important questions.
Let's do it.
Yeah, I'm hoping when Europa comes back around the bunker, it's helmet or chest pieces. Really hope it's helmet.
I'm quite looking forward to the new Nessus one coming out because, like, if I can, it's the one in the spawn area next to Failsafe.
Oh.
I can see that one being a 2-3 minute one. Actually, I'd probably see a 90-second in there.
I don't even have that one unlocked, I guess. Weird.
The Temple to Oryx is protected by one of Savathun's toughest warriors. He's guarding something. Something you can use like you use Sagira's shell. But the only way in is through some old canals, which means we need a boat. Leave that part to me. That's our guy, the one guarding the temple.
You having a nap?
Post. This be our chance.
Yeah. Just got off of work.
Little tired over.
Yeah. I'm vibing.
I might have to barrier is below.
Look, back there. The path is unblocked.
Okay, zoom.
Like it's good for.
But what's funny is like it's like your hunter zooming, and you're keeping up with a Titan that isn't zooming.
Yeah, well, I'm also not trying to like jump ahead of you.
But that was just basic running.
Yeah.
That's mental.
You're right. You just hop on and I'll handle the rest.
It's gonna be a little difficult.
These weird hive controls. I mean, how does this... Ah! There it is. Here we go. Boat's moving.
I reckon the tower should have added traffic.
Finch, why did we stop?
I don't know. Didn't expect this. Just a little hiccup. You can get that barrier down, right? Sure you can. Job. Boat's on the move again.
I love this saber on the Sway America. Probably I don't even know what that is.
It stuck me between two shriekers. Oh, dude, seriously? We spawn here? I'm okay with that.
I'm absolutely fine with this.
Definitely swapping back then. I just wanted a trial touch.
Finch, we're stuck again.
Seriously, but I did the thing. It's just this hive tech. It's so archaic. Just give me a sec. Got it. Okay, we're getting close to the swamp now. Temple's not far from here.
You said this is a temple to Oryx?
Yeah, that's right. Savathun's brother. The Taken King himself. We killed each other about 1 million times over, but he dedicated a temple to him. It's funny how that works. Now be careful here. Something happened to this place. It's overgrown with darkness.
I can sense light here, though. I just can't see it. Maybe there's a safe path through.
Yep. Nice even on the you have like 5 tuna.
Looks like we're all clear, Finch. We're heading in.
You were trying to murder me from behind, weren't you?
The knight guarding
No,
this
I was
place?
shooting him. You
He's an
literally
old
had
rival of
4
Oryx, and he's no joke. Pretty funny that Savathun has him guarding Oryx's
Tried
temple,
to
though.
see if I could get them to blow up if I ran close to them.
I think I saved the firing line. Or might be Rampage, I don't know. It's been since...
Yes.
It's been 100 years.
Hop back down.
Yep. Screed's getting smart. So jealous.
last night I was.
I know you had one of those organism things.
I feel like someone hasn't properly told you how your children came to be.
Oh, it is true, because like all I said was in that black hole.
There's actually something before that, but that's, I think, like the
I didn't plan one for tonight, and we'll probably plan one for tomorrow, like you say, something about Friday, then.
I enjoy touching a woman, okay? Like, what do you want from me?
I said I'll plan it for Friday, then.
Grand Overtures are just too good not to use here, so I'll swap back. Stun recovering, champion sucks.
When we go back, I'm going to try another couple of Smite Americans I want to try.
She's not dying.
How much damage did I do in London?
Oh, have you hit him yet?
I hit him with the property. Exactly, which was
2,000 was
brand new retreat. That's basically
light, last bullet. 10,000, 11,000, and then he's taking 1,000. Oh, that's perfect. Teleported with my thing still on there. And immediately those guys got wrecked by my super.
Alright, where's the... Oh, look. Champion!
Yeah.
I got it.
Whoa! He's up.
I have so much shit going on at work. Run away!
Damn, that was not the best. No kills it. Upstairs.
There'll be another
Dude,
one.
I really like
Did you use it in D1?
Oh, I use it a lot, but
Oh, he's running, he's fast, but he's running. He's like a rhino, all you need to do is sidestep and move. Oh no, he's turned around.
horse.
I am going
Off your super cat.
yeah, that's what I was going to do.
Where's that champion?
No help and no
How is he getting these angles on us? What the hell?
take the fuck off, or you can kill that champion.
I'm trying to get the champion. Now let's go.
Yeah, we've got that too, but shit. He is still chasing you. Awake, so
I got the ghost. Fun to use, and definitely good in certain situations, but I gotta get better with that. Alright, what was I...
I've got to go tower and reset my Vanguard.
Okay. I'm down with that, go for it. I gotta put some stuff away anyway. Yeah, good. Good pulse. I might do the unthinkable and ask you guys to run Gambit with me. It's just 4 stack. Because I want to get that pulse, because it drops with repulsor brace as well. I think it'd be a good alternative to the SMG. Plus the Desperado, I feel like is be interesting to have on that.
The thing I
The
don't
more
like,
resets.
that Desperado, it used to be one of those, but it only come with one gun and powers. Like, you didn't even bring that gun back in, you just put it on every other gun and nerfed it.
Yeah. I think they just wanted to make it more widespread. I mean, it was too powerful in its potent form, like in its original form, which is why it got nerfed.
Yes.
I understood that.
Why? Let's
Sucks,
begin.
but I'm not surprised by it.
Requisition approved.
I don't know. I'd rather be able to use it with guns that I enjoy using and have it nerfed than it be specifically on that one gun that you don't like and not be able to do anything with it. That's just me.
Be the one who moves, not the one who is.
Yay! I just got the grenade launcher that I can't use.
I should just love that. Have they said anything about that yet? Like, Jesus,
I haven't read anything.
a single thing about that. I guess it's just gonna be bugged. Which I'm okay with.
Sure.
Just upgrade.
Good eye. Keep the wall strong.
Got so many armor upgrades from yesterday. Have any upgrade modules? I was so happy I got the both armor pieces that I actually really wanted.
Yeah, most of the main, like, I've had one good piece
Perhaps
of
a
armor.
barter
drop,
is
but most
warranted.
of this I'm just gonna,
Cosmetics.
yeah.
Yeah, straight up just cosmetic.
But then
Suck.
for the hard mode, are they gonna re-release the black armor? If they do, I've got to do the hard mode and get the black armor just for cosmetics as well.
Did you check?
I
Well
but
It
are
should
they,
be out if
are the,
so.
are the adept weapons up?
Yeah. On IGG they are. Let's take a look.
Have a look. I can't look.
This is the burden of command.
Nightfall gear. Smite of Baron, Harrowed. They're called Harrowed. Let's see.
Just a second.
Are you ready to go?
I don't see it. Yeah, I should be. Let me double check real quick, make sure I have it. Yep. Yep. Yeah, go ahead and take us in.
That's a shame.
Yeah, I don't. This is weird. This is really weird. Because all raids so far have had different armor sets for normal versus hard, right?
No.
No?
Kingsfall was the first to have the hard mode version, wasn't it? The hard mode armor, I believe. But it was only a shader difference, so I don't know.
Maybe they'll release the shader.
Secret
Might be a
triumph.
The Temple to Oryx is protected by one of Savathun's toughest warriors.
right there.
He's guarding something. Something you can use like you use Sagira's shell. But the only way in is through some old canals, which means we need a boat. Leave that part to me. That's our guy, the one guarding the temple. What's he doing away from his post? This could be our chance.
Has anybody got any heroin I can borrow?
If you're not demonetized now, you will be by the end.
You know, the worst thing about it, this nudge, is we completed that one quicker than what we did the one the night before.
Yeah, it was just more painful. The funny thing is, though, Brian, I don't know what Brian was sending you, but whenever he was done, I was more upset that I wasn't included in the joke than what was going on. Because he's like, I want to sword swing you off the map, and I'm like, please do, this is less, it would be less painful. And then Tim messaged me afterwards because if I ever get like that, please shoot me. I was laughing and my reply was, do you realize it's just 5-man to raid? And he goes, yeah, with a handicap. I honestly was thinking about that afterwards, and I'm like, we can 5-man this entire raid after what we did last night. There is no reason we should be able to.
Oh, you know what? I just remembered the way people would try to make sure that they didn't get picked for daughters, and was literally they'd kill themselves before the encounter started because they could still res, and then they'd wait for someone to get picked, and then they would res themselves.
It's kind of that was similar to what we did in Vault of Glass for
I think that's where the strat came from, actually.
All I kept on saying it's a sharper.
Yeah, it's not worth it. It was easier to Sherpa that guy from Scourge of the Past that didn't have a mic than it was.
Oh, I remember that kid.
That was fun. Teabag, if you understand.
These weird hive controls.
Just found it like that, you know.
There it is. Here we go. Let's move.
I've done 100 of these. Yeah, it's Destiny 1 though. It's not Destiny 1 though. Yeah, but I've done 100 of these. I know what to do on Destiny 1. That's the thing.
I muted him. I muted him the last 2 accounts. I couldn't take it anymore. I was like, I don't need to hear him because he's not going to be doing any of the call-outs. So yeah, I muted him. I was done. I could not do it. I mean, I get it. He was stoned out of his mind, but it was just like, it was just like, it felt like, you know, he wasn't even trying. Or, you know, it was kind of like, oh yeah, I know what I'm doing, but what do I need to do at the same time? So, unbelievable.
And that's the part that bothered me, is just like, if you that D1 raid, like, yes, there's differences, but there's not that big of differences. Like, you should have some idea of what is going on at all times, every time you enter. It's not the same thing, but you should know the answer. Because it didn't change.
Yeah, and I don't... I don't...
Daughters.
I don't know what Brian saw, but when we were on Totem, it was like every time I jumped up there to pick up the orb, I think it was only ready for me twice. Like, he was, like, I had to help him kill his knife, you know. And when we were doing Zogaroff, I had the gaze, and he was standing right next to me, shooting the darts coming in at me. Like, when that time it was like, Tim, you get the gaze, and he got it, so I ran to the end. He followed me to the back of the map. and we wiped, and you still, when we started it second time, you still had to tell him to get in the pool and do DPS. Like, after he screwed up the first time of not joining you guys with DPS, he still stood next to me. Killing, you know, and the only thing he was shooting was us.
Yeah, that's the part that just makes it that hole.
Yeah, honestly, I don't think anything in that encounter is clean.
It took it went from death wiping you to damage phase wiping you.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, so
like that's the only thing.
in that sense, though, that did change for a lot of people, because a lot of people are just used to the one.
Finch, we're stuck again.
But if anything, that just makes it even more forgiving.
I did the thing, it's just this hive tech.
We did
So
over
archaic.
his health in a single run.
Just
Yep,
give me a
and
second.
we haven't done that since.
Oh, we did that yesterday.
Oh yes, we did. I got.
What are you doing?
For some reason,
What
they
are you doing,
scratched the
Leroy?
fuck at me, and I died.
What are you doing?
I died with
I-
Got it.
I'm having a nap. I've got to get up quick.
Yeah.
You just try and lock me up.
No.
You just tried to lock me up.
No.
Okay, we're getting close to
I
the
was
swamp
vibing
now.
at the front.
Temple's not far from here.
I thought I
You
saw
said
Oryx
this
there.
is a temple to Oryx?
It's a
Yeah,
tube.
that's right. Savathun's brother, the Taken King himself. Still killed each other about 1 million times over, but he dedicated a temple to him. Funny how that works. Now be careful here. Something happened to this
God, this
place.
armor.
It's overgrown with darkness.
I can sense light here, though. I just can't see it. Maybe there's a safe path through.
So everything showed up.
Oh no, there's no hard mode armor.
Yeah.
That's usually what, like, I know last season, Bungie didn't have it right away. Like, it listed at all. Like, I mean, I remember telling Jeff, I'm like, yeah, there's no emblem this season for carrying people, and then like a week or two later, it was like, you know, on your rewards page, there it showed up.
We would have done carry. We would have done carries otherwise. Like, you know, like what we've done. I mean, like we're at 5 already.
We did it with Vault.
This one, I mean, it's really just getting the people to carry. Then it is going to be difficulty. This one's going to be a lot easier to carry people through. But
Well, we've got.
I'm
a
still
lot
only
more.
at, but I'm only 6 out of 10 out of still on top of the WoW.
So we're going to have we'll have Raven, Chaos, and Cover do on that one. So that'll take you up to 9, which will completely like some Valve.
Oh, you're talking about Vault.
And I can jump on bricks now. I'll do bricks for your tank if you want. Actually, I might not be able to. Well, no,
You have to
because
have
which,
Witch Queen
no,
for
because,
WoW.
no, because the Witch Queen I own, which is on my base. I just don't know what the weapon situation would be like. Remember we tried to find a loadout, taking that trials back. Over that hot swap in the money. I just don't know how we managed to do that in the same time that in less time than the night before.
We wanted to go to bed.
I'm trying to think, what did we do the night before? It was with Homie and Tim.
The knight guarding this
Because
Because I
place?
know we
He's an old
screwed
rival
up, I
of
think,
Oryx, and he's
something
no
when we
joke.
were running with Homie
Pretty
and
funny that
Tim.
Savathun has him guarding
But
Oryx's
it really
temple.
wasn't. It was more of like, yeah, this isn't where it's gonna work white.
I think we had more trouble with Volvo. I think we had after White.
Because I remember sisters being an issue as well with time. Like, I remember, like, since reset, well, obviously, I mean, I think since we initially finished it, we've been either not paying attention or sisters has been a little more difficult time-wise. Just getting people up there, yeah.
Like,
I'm not gonna.
Because I do remember we wiped multiple times on sisters the other night.
Well, our day one routine
Well, I don't remember the jumping part being the problem with Tim and Homie. It was finding the place, because there was a couple times where Homie would go to your plate when he was supposed to come to mine and stuff like that. Part was, I know it was, we were fucking up on a couple times, and we just were, you know, there was too much. There was one time too where it was like the second place was getting jumped on. That's all. I mean, that's what I really stands out from that night. Why we had trouble, but I don't remember anything really glaring bad. And Homie had trouble in the jumping puzzle because he was on his typing. Like, you know, he had the same thing that they were doing.
It's a bit, to be honest, Mash would just swap to a fucking Hunter or Warlock instead of.
Yeah, I don't know why he was on an alt when he was running away for the first time.
It wasn't his first time, it was just his Hunter. Multiple times I told you, I told them that it's one rate. And that's the issue we're going to have with a lot of returning players. We've had that with
Well, if he does, then he's going to learn really fast, because I'm not going to spend attack him. And I'm also going to say right now, when we get the war priests and stuff, I'm going to ask not to be stuck with the noobs every time. I mean, I get it. It's one of the easier places to go and everything, but at the same time, I would rather go up left or middle for to swap it up than be the one that has to explain to somebody not to shoot the wizards every time.
Because there's really, like, if you have the right people up there, like the wizards don't walk them down. I go downstairs and
Yeah, and I mean, basically with Tim and Homie, I didn't have a problem with any of the wizards, because the worst case scenario is they'll take the health down and then they'll leave them alone. But obviously, it's always of like, you know, stop firing, don't do this, don't do this, don't do that, you know, kind of thing. And like last night, the knight spawned literally on Mayor, you know, the one we have to get the debuff from to extend the timer. It literally stood there, looking where to go for DPS with his blade right in his hands. Never took one swing at the knight. That, you know, like, I mean, I get it, you know, but like if he was looking for you guys to go DPS, but you know, so where do I go? The melee, one melee, anything to help. But he just literally stood there, and the knight probably could have killed him by the time he figured out that there was somebody there, you know, standing there, an enemy standing there.
It's not that hard. Every single time the knight spawns up on the right hand side, I grenade him. I've got a grenade on him, and then it's not that hard.
Grenade, one bullet, if you're using Arbalist, it's, you know, you can get that headshot off. I mean, I use Arbalist like a shotgun sometimes and kill them.
Yeah.
It really isn't that hard, but...
What are we listening for?
Just get,
I try not to score. Zoom, because I'm dead. We need the zooms. But we got it all done. Hang on, Void. I mean, like that one can, I mean, like he's on a title, running Void.
It wasn't that bad, you know. At least.
tell that to
for me.
Brian.
Did you not have fun using Void?
The void part? No. He just literally slips over.
Oh, that part, yeah, I get that. I was just talking about. I was saying the Void part wasn't too bad. I mean, rifts worked pretty well. So it wasn't. I mean, I really didn't have a lot of good.
God damn. Move, he's right beside us. Bro! I actually survived.
We have unstructured behind the boss in the top.
Run away. I got it. There's these orbs. Get some orbages.
Like we got the we already picked them up.
Yeah, he's spawned. Of course I hop up right where the Superior is. Out of all the places to had to be the Superior. If he had been just put it shield up, I had a second.
Some source material. I didn't like that.
Wow, the boss really doubled.
Like nothing.
This is a legend. I should not be getting this. Every other run at least.
Did you remember that was much?
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out my new arc of fragments.
What will be in all
Melee
better?
damage, briefly increase short melee. Guess. Oh no. Shit.
Oh, I'm tired. Oh, come on, Dan. Why are you still giving me Bungie.net is slow right now?
Is Dim still not working for you?
It's just being slow. We'll see when I transfer how bad it is, but that came up pretty quick. Been the greatest, that's for sure. Oh, never mind. So let us know when you were all kitted out, Mr. Dutch.
Yeah, I should be good. Yep.
Yeah.
The Temple to Oryx is protected by one of Savathun's toughest warriors. He's guarding something. Something you can use like you use Sagira's shell. But the only way in is through some old canals, which means we need a boat. Leave that part to me.
Nice grenade.
That's our guy, the one guarding the temple. What's he doing away from his post? This could be our chance.
The flag, dude, is teleporting.
Back there. The path is unblocked.
If you left us alone with a high food and tried to kill us, isn't very nice.
I kind of figured. Warlock, Titan, you could take care of a measly little acolyte.
It wasn't an acolyte, he was a guardian.
Oh, I thought I killed that
Just
dude.
hop on and I'll handle the rest.
That must have been the dude that disappeared on my screen. That's my bad, but you know what? I believe in you. Like, I knew deep down in my heart.
And then you just killed me. So thanks for that.
Hey,
You pulled me you pulled me forward, my boots hit the ground, and before my screen actually cleared, the champion killed me.
okay. To be fair,
No.
I legit thought I murdered everybody. And there was no more red, so I was like, all right, I'm just gonna go on my way. Because I was hey man, this guy is really teleporting here.
No, and then when you ran ahead, I teleported right next to the champion on the other side of the boat.
And he was like, hello there.
Yeah, I didn't even see it. I didn't even get a hello. Because it literally was like, oh, I'm getting pulled forward. Oh, I'm dead.
The spawning where this one is pretty unpredictable.
Well, that's my ghost was down here, but then my timer ran out, then I spawned all the way back up here.
I'm actually kind of amazed. Spawn back up there, that's
Yeah, I don't know how I did it, but I did it.
Why did we stop?
Oh, and I thought I was on for,
Just
whatever.
a little egg up.
Chaos Reach.
You
Yep.
get that barrier down, right? Sure you can.
Are you trying to tickle him to death much?
I'm
Palpatine.
tickling him, maybe not to death.
Tickle. I don't think Sentinels like that. But it makes sense if for Sentinels.
Hey, you did it! Good job. Boat's on the move again.
I love how they legit chose the most annoying enemy types to be the Lucifer.
Oh, and they apparently to recent interviews and articles after the reveal, these pyramid dudes that we're gonna get with Lightfall are actually worse.
But yeah,
Yeah.
it might surprise them.
Yeah, apparently the way they described it is that they are more difficult, and people are actually not going to be happy when they see them in the world.
What was their vision? That's what
When we first see it. Yeah,
Yeah.
and now it's
And
like,
now
oh,
they're
yeah.
they're like, hello. Would you like to be reminded of like the exact heart? I can show you.
I still don't understand, like, their numbers of when they were, like, 2 and 3 people play the legendary campaign. I'm like, really? I mean, we played it once. I've never
No, I
played the
think they
legendary
just meant
campaign.
for like. I think they just meant like the first time they did the campaign.
They did
Everybody
Legendary.
chose to do legend. Yeah, I think that's what they meant.
Finch,
It's
we're
like,
stuck
because I
again.
agree with you on that. It's like there's no way those
Seriously,
numbers were
but
like. Yeah, they
the
kept
thing,
doing the
it's just
campaign.
this
But no,
hive
people
tech.
did that.
It's
And I
so
was really hoping
archaic.
that would give us.
Though I would like to run a 100-can campaign for the Pinnacle if it's still available.
And that brought up.
Got it.
That'd be kind of cool to see, because the three of us did the legendary, and I'd love to see us do another full run of it.
I wonder if they upped it to the current
Temple's
season.
not far from here.
You said
that would
this
be
is a
something to
temple
think
to
about.
Oryx?
Yeah, that's right. Savathun's
I'd
brother.
love to see what it's like now that we know what we're doing with light bearers. We know what the mission is like. When before, like, the initial run was like 8 hours, I think.
Funny how that works. Now be careful here.
It was an actual.
Something happened to this place. It's overgrown
Oh,
with darkness.
That's why I loved it.
I can
It
sense
was
light here, though.
And
I
we
just
were,
think I
can't
told
see
you
it.
both this. It was like the old
Maybe there's a safe
style.
path
You sit
through.
down with your buddies and you just go to the camp. Just the right amount of difficulty without being like savage.
well,
But
I've got the fight that we did with Sanders on the channel, and not including the lead up to it, just the final fight took an hour itself.
yeah, no, I believe it. And I know we wiped it on because it's literally like her. I remember flipping out, losing my shit because one time Seth threw a suppressor grenade that bounced off the wall perfectly and then one-shot me while we were huddled in one of those back rooms there. And I was just like, this is not okay. I get enough of this. I don't need this.
But the great thing is that we did it on the hardest mode possible.
I am amped, and I am not stopping.
I need to kill the butterflies behind you. I may or may not.
Oh, and I'm no longer amped, and you did kill them all.
I kind of got tired.
It's
halfway
alright.
through it, so I
It's
stopped.
alright.
I love myself.
It just...
Whoa! Whoa! Not even the moths respawn. You have 3 moths chasing. Get in that well, get in that well.
Yeah, I'm getting the Garys. Garys, kill him! Garys!
I don't think Gary's kill him.
Nah, well, there was no one there. Maybe Garys will kill them. Hang on. There's some moths. Oh, don't shoot the moths.
I think I tried it with Brian the other night, and they just kind of looked at the moth and was like, oh, what's that?
Gary's like, they do not kill wildlife.
I just see Arthur spinning around desperately like, oh god, no, please.
No, I saw him miss you when you dodged, and I went, okay, he's coming for me, and he flew away.
I'm not gonna lie, I dodged hoping he was gonna explode right on Arthur right there.
No, he didn't even come near me. He flew away like he kind of got pissed off he couldn't kill you. It's just like, well, fuck this, I'm going. I don't want to be here anymore.
I was so confused. I was like, wait, he's back. My teammate's right there.
He literally buggered off.
Okay, that raider just did bunny hops at me. Did anyone else see that?
I thought I saw one of the guys get his foot stuck, but who knows.
So, what's the thoughts about reusing an entire lost sector for this the weekly mission?
Weekly mission's so tiny that I just haven't thought about it. Like, if it was actually a legitimate, like we were grinding it, or there was more story to that, I
I don't have a problem with it. I mean, it's a reskin lost sector, so what, you know?
I might have more problem with the mission.
I think I'd be more upset if that lost sector was still in the game.
Yeah.
At least they use something that we can't have access to anymore.
I don't know. The pirate kind of missions
They're weak. They're very weak.
they're weak, and they brought that up. No big deal. They're like, oh, here we go. Capture this relatively weekly mission. And it's like, okay. Sounds
Yeah,
reality
I found the missions last season. They had a little more. They weren't difficult, but they had a little more bite to them. That you kind of were looking puzzles and mechanics that you had to do. And
story tone, like serious story tone as you're running through it.
the story is almost just it's the afterthought of every mission so far. I mean, what's going on with Mithrax and the spider. Yeah, it's interesting. And I'm wondering who's going to stab each other in the back and, you know, that kind of thing. But it's not part of the mission, really, besides a little bit of dialogue. Like, I wasn't, like, gonna, you know, go, you know, spend money on a psychologist after playing the game last season. But it was heavy. It was, you know, it was a pretty deep story, and I get it. It wasn't happy, and...
Yeah, but it introduced some really cool lore and made better and sympathize with their actions and why they were the way that they were. And now I'm just like, pirates. And I'm like, okay, cool, but also, like, what do I care? And they're like, pirates. And I'm like,
yeah.
I
this is usually the pretty light season story-wise anyways, but...
But, like, we have 7 months. There's gotta be another season.
There is. We have two, we have a full season before Lightblade. This is only the third...
Didn't it say that this ends in December?
No, February.
Did I read that wrong?
February. That's when Lightfall. The last season ends right before Lightfall. It's like
no.
late February.
This season. I'm talking about. This
No.
This one ends. When does this one end?
November.
You sure?
Yeah.
I'll look at your season pass. Season ends in 96 days, 20 hours, so 3 months.
Okay. Thank God, dude.
Yeah, no, because that's what the final season of the year is when all the quote-unquote crucible changes are gonna happen.
Lol.
Yeah, exactly. Because we've been talking about, we've been the speculation, like, at least me and Master definitely had the conversation since that next season, because we don't get a full new subclass until Lightfall. What are they going to do? I mean, are they going to balance things? Are they going to upgrade things? Are they going to, like, fix? Well, no, but, I mean, yeah, I mean, are they going to actually say, okay, let's adjust this fragment, change it. No one's using this fragment, let's up, you know, like, give us new ones?
Let's out the fragments and aspects, because I'm...
Fix exotics?
I'm so tired of aspects.
Mommy!
5 or 6 slots, and that's that. Like, stop making it so that I can't do some aspects. Like, Shatter Dive. There is no reason to run Shatter Dive. Not only does it have, like, does it not work unless you're running Glacial Rage, which has the highest cooldown, but, like, it gives you 1 fragment slot. I get it that they come with that to nerf how much damage you realize that, but it's not like that in the game. So, why is it still...
Yeah.
Why am I still discouraged? And honestly, that's like Shatter Dive, Tempest Strike, Titan Solar Strike aspect. I find incredibly lazy that they actual fucking fragments. Like it is, they are phalanx. They are movement tech. The same thing with the Warlocks. It's movement tech. Just give it a base move. Let us do it naturally. And then I'm gonna throw my spirit again.
I'm up in still. No,
we've got one around the house. Oh no, we got. It was
there he goes. Yeah. There was a sound effect when I was picking up the words in there. Here he comes. Oh no, there's that.
So one more barrier halfway through this round.
Oh, that was.
Guardian down.
I glitched early. I got tilted. I must have done that wrong. It's not bad. Yeah. I mean, I'm hoping that we're gonna get some. I'd love to see some shacks. I love a season.
Yeah, we haven't really done much with him since that one with that rescued him. Oh, not Shaq. Sorry, I was thinking Same 14. Picturing Shaq, but thinking Same 14.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
You're right. You're right.
Yeah, but Shax's... Like,
Besides the dialogue in that one mission with Saint 14 and Osiris and them, they were like, oh, didn't you know, they were going back and forth and fully ripping on each other. I think it was an exotic mission, but it had to go to the Crucible match.
My champion's out is one of the back left.
Yeah, strap
Oh, in a bit.
Oh my god!
That's what I'm talking about, my bad.
That's like, how many you got now? 3, 4?
2. I got 1 the first run, and then this is my second. And its magazines are amazing. I have the choice between Agorize, Assault, Full Choke, and then it's auto-loading Steady Hands, and I just want to kill myself. So we're just gonna... just delete you. Because, bro, that's disgusting. That is actually gross. Yeah, we'll have to see about the Crucible stuff. But talking about going back to the Tormentors is like every time, because like when they brought out Champions, they were like, oh man, Champions are gonna be super scary. No, they're an annoyance, and they were like, oh, Loose and Brood, man, you're gonna put down everything you're doing just to take them out, and you'd be like, I think I'll just throw a grenade and maybe a super, or just unleash my heavy at them. It's like there's times I've seen memes of people letting the Hive respawn so that they could kill them again. It's just like,
Well, that's what we were doing during Guardian games, or when Guardian games first came out. To get high scores, people were basically killing the Knights, letting them respawn and killing them again over and over again. Like, it was kind of just like, this is easy. Let's just stand here and do this, and then we'll just run through the rest of the strike.
No, I mean, like, people specifically want to, or Throne World, went to the entrance to the raid where that one Sentinel is, killed him, waited until he respawned, killed him again, and just continually did it. There were memes like, welcome to the Crucible, I hope you're having time as a Guardian, this is what our lives are actually like, may I test exotic on you, sir?
You can use like you use Sagira's shell.
There was actually a really great one because at one point the Knight just like leaked out of existence. Like he literally, people were just like, oh look, he hazmated out. He finally just got so sick of it.
Oh god damn it! I forgot to change my super again. No, we're fine. It didn't affect it. It didn't affect anything. I just use it on ads instead of champions and bosses.
That's our guy, the one guarding the temple. What's he doing away from his post? This could be our chance.
I've gotten very good at using Link, I've noticed. I can survive a single shield, but the second he throws is like... I'm like 10 right
Look, back there. The path is unblocked.
or not long,
Smite and Baron and the handle.
Pulse right now is probably the one I'm gonna go for first. Then everything else is up in the air after that.
Yes, what you just happened most of them. And then go from there.
Yeah. I mean, I've gotten one sniper, one fusion rifle, and one sniper. And then I bought 2 pulse rifles so far.
I've gotten a machine gun. Scouts.
I think I do want the scout, but it's just not high on my priority list. Like, I'm going to be looking forward to, crafting that one. But, I think I kind of like that one in PvE a lot more than I like using my trials. Like the Trials one is I really enjoyed more in Crucible.
These weird hive controls. I mean, how does this...
And for whatever reason, rapid fires and PvE aren't as fun for me, Yeah.
Otherwise, that'd be decent.
Trust me. Yeah, I actually use that a lot for solar, but it doesn't feel powerful. It's just good.
Whoa! What the fuck?
You just got booped, didn't you?
Yep.
Yeah, there's some sort of invisible wall for those things. I remember doing that once and then getting thrown.
Finch, why did we stop?
Yeah, I don't know. Didn't expect this. Just a little hiccup. You can get that barrier down, right? Sure you can.
These are so many good games.
Hey, you did it! Good job. Boat's on the move again.
I'm still waiting for that next Destiny killer.
People just need to stop shit like that.
I know it is.
It's our own game.
Yeah.
It's not because it's arrogant. It's such a precedent that they shouldn't be trying to set. Like that, I think that's why I'm afraid Division 1 are so good, because despite people saying it's definitely just wanted to.
Well, yeah, and at the end of the day, it's like good story, good gameplay, it's fine. The problem with Division, especially when it came out, the first one, it wasn't meant to be a game that lasted forever. It was meant to be a game that you played for 3 years until you came out with the Division 2. And then when they came out with Division 2 is when I think they tried to be, alright, we'll make this one a live game that will last forever, like Destiny 2 does. And they failed because they tried to do that. And the story was good, but the replayability was just, I mean, the end game was just bad.
Well,
I didn't care.
I mean, I didn't.
Finch,
I mean, like
we're stuck again.
the original, like first couple
Seriously,
of
but
DLCs.
I did the thing. It's just this hive tech.
I'm not,
so archaic.
I enjoyed going to the new areas and stuff like that, but I just didn't have the desire to get those, because they started doing the same thing that every game does, as this gun is too powerful so we nerf it and everything. After I just farmed 2 weeks to get it, now it's useless. It's the same with Borderlands. Like, when Tiny Tina's Wonderland came out, I loved the campaign, I loved the story. The end game is boring,
This is a temple
especially
to
playing
Oryx.
solo. But
That's right.
every Thursday,
Savathun's brother.
until I want to say maybe a month ago, but every Thursday since that game came out, they nerfed the crap out of everything that was powerful in the game. So all the streamers would be like, oh, this gun, you get this and you put this on with this build, you can one-shot bosses and stuff like that, and you go out and farm everything and you get it. And I was never as good as the streamers, but I got pretty good at the end game, and they nerfed everything. So now when my character goes into the end-game content, I last 30 seconds before I die. I cannot continually farm the same things over and over again.
Destiny does that too. It's like, I think the difference that I think is because the gameplay is far more.
Yes.
I have never played a game that has made me I first started playing Destiny 1, auto rifles, scouts, I can't get it. I was like, why did I ever use this? It's like 8 gold, man. What am I gonna do? And then my first guy and I was like, wow, that's
yes, but Bungie doesn't nerf everything every week.
no, but they
I'm not
that
yeah, but I'm not exaggerating. If you looked at the hot patches for Wonderland,
yeah.
every week it's a complete change of the sandbox. And it was literally every Thursday to the point where I was playing every week, but only like maybe 3 or 4 hours. And unless you play every day for like 5 or 6 hours, you could not keep up with the changes.
No, and that's fine. But my counter argument there is that I spent a year in ranked my armor that I spent literally 3 days designing to get my favorite sniper rifle in the entire game, and I have to wait until they bring it back. And for the longest time, I was forever going to bring it back. So I lost out literally on a year of trying to get that pretty goal.
Oh,
So
I know, no, trust me, there's at least 3 or 4 guns that I've deleted in my vault because I got so depressed looking at them because I couldn't use them anymore. I just deleted them. I miss my butt. I mean, homie jokes about his bygones. He doesn't have a good bygones. He just loved that gun and used it all the time. I had a god roll bygones, and I slayed, like, it's still in my top 3 most, used Crucible weapons. Like, that's all I used forever in the Crucible was that.
We're all clear, Finch. We're heading in.
Careful.
I hear it. I agree. And there's certain guns I never got to
rival
god
of
roll.
orcs, and he's no joke. Pretty funny that Savathun has him guarding orcs.
Because of things.
It's both. I think that for Tiny Tina's is insulting, and it makes you not want to play the game. They're literally killing themselves and killing their players by nerfing things so fast. Like, they need to, before they release things, they need to be like, alright, let's just do a heavy patch. Let's let them have their fun, and then we'll do a heavy patch, like a couple months from now, but let people know. And also just not nerf it to the ground entirely, because Tiny Tina's is not necessary. Like, you're not competing.
No, true. And the only end game in there is literally, it's like, I want to say, like, there's 4, let's say, strikes in the game. And then they have a 5th kind of like the Chaos Chambers, which is like a combination of all the game bosses. And that's it. So it's not only do they nerf everything, but there's only really one area you can go to farm all of it. So you don't have the choices of playing Crucible, Gambit, Strikes, Nightfall, Raids like Destiny does. It's literally, you have option A or B, and that's it. So you get sick of the content real quick.
And they continue by re-releasing their tournament and not adding more to it. It's like, if you change up the purpose, that gives me even more reason to go in. If you let me craft it, but for weapons that I already have,
yeah, they did that with I mean, well, we were talking about this the other night, like when we were talking about having the God roll reach regret, and it was just like, oh yeah, everybody's using that, and then I realized I don't think I have a Readless regret with the origin trait on it.
With the
Mine is,
yeah.
mine's. I'm pretty sure mine is pre-origin traits.
Yeah, mine was
And
as well.
Yeah, and they literally, when they pivot and when they streamers, when they drop, interviews and shit, it's like we just have to get that back to thing. We have such a inherent fear of people not playing the game anymore. And I think that they actually just like to play the game. We like to be rewarded properly.
Oh Jesus Christ! Yeah, I think I'm gonna take ours off for a sec because it's no fun to just stop fucking just trying to run that all the time.
They need to fix that shit.
Yeah,
And it's really just like the boss, the bombing. You know, like the splash damage is killing me more than like the actual like guns or anything in this game.
Yeah, but I mean, if we stood together, like side by side, and let the high boomer shoot us, I'm sure we'd
And jump
die
out.
twice as fast as
Oh
that.
yeah,
No,
no. I know. I mean, I was just trying to have fun with Gary's.
No,
It's the only
I
reason
get
I'm really using it.
you. I get you. Yes, man.
I could run Nova Bomb and our next run have feel powerful. It's nice. Okay. Almost done with the catalyst. Come on, let's get really done. Oh, it was funny. The season rifle, the season pass one.
He's bugged. He's bugged. I bugged him. I'm sorry. He was moving. Thank God.
He's praying, but he's not in the middle.
Yeah, he's on. Yeah, literally, he jumped up and he started attacking me when he was immune. I think when I hit him with the staff right at the end there, it was too close to his bottom health. And then I tried to do for some reason. Just keep an eye on him because I don't know if he's gonna teleport. Okay, top of that.
Yeah, whatever high brood is dead.
Oh my god.
It was funny that Brian put that TikTok video in of the guy, you know, pretending to be pissed off at the front and the back and stuff like. Yeah, it was. Well, it's just great when it ends. He's just like, chill out, dude. I'm having fun. You know, like don't take me so seriously.
Anybody smart enough, like looking at that, would realize like the guy's obviously fighting off a smile as he's saying.
Yeah,
like, he's literally having fun with this.
Well, no, it was almost at the right before Brian posted that. I was looking at Twitter, and Cool Guy posted a picture of a Chuck E. Cheese map of a Chuck E. Cheese restaurant, basically where the party room is, where the kitchen is, where the game like basketball and whatever the ballroom is and everything. And he started using that as his argument for front back. And it was hysterical. It was a total joke. And people in the comments are like, no, dude, the kitchen isn't in the back because of this.
It's like, I am an architect. You're wrong, Cool Guy. This would not work. This is not up to code. Obviously, this means at the front.
It's just hysterical. It's just, you know, everybody's, I mean, it's unbelievable. I'm just dying laughing at how people are. It's all the people in the trolls, and I keep on going. Then don't use front and back if it's that bad.
We should just like come up with our own names like banana, kiwi, orange. That's what we should. That's what we should do.
I like it. And so-so's here, but won't get on their plate because they're so worried about their sub giving them a tier 3 sub, you know?
Because this little nerd sub tier 3. I was like, and they're picking around so he gets confused.
Billy Bob Buck those. or whatever the name was.
I just love that people are allowed to have fun with that. It's so satisfying. Like, look at that. Why are you playing video games if you honestly cannot?
I was quite surprised when I loaded in Crucible and I saw that old D1 map back.
The one on the Dreadnought?
Yep.
Oh, you didn't know they did that? Yeah, they kind of announced that there was... they told everybody in the day of the reveal that, along with when they announced the Kingsfall, they were like, oh yeah, and this map is also coming back. I've had it a couple times.
I had the stream, to tell you the truth. I put the stream on like 10 minutes before it was supposed to start, and by the end of it, and after they announced the Kingsfall, it went on mute just until I got the 30 minutes watch time. My own by me.
I got one of the Chancellor, I mean the Hybrid group. I like some of it. The part where they were talking to some of the developers and the two girls were dressed in cosplay, I didn't care about. But you know, it's Bungie. They're showing off their employees, so let them do it. You know, good for them.
The thing about the cosplay is, one of the things I do is I promote cosplayers, so I've seen these cosplayers before.
No, I mean they did the little round table with Pete Wallace that I watched that he when he actually interviewed like Joe Blackburn and
Oh,
bro, if you got like a 70, I'm gonna kill you.
Oh, no,
I've yet to get a 70 exotic. Homie's gotten a 70 exotic, and it's like, it wasn't even like good.
Rifled
like,
barrel,
I'm gonna
extended mag, auto loading, incandescent mind benders.
Okay. That's a pretty good PvE one. I really just want threat detector.
Just to read it.
I just want threat detector.
No, you
Instead
don't.
of Pugless because not working. All right, I got one more run in me. And what? Oh, that's what Brian was saying.
Just
Esoteric did Lightblade. Did Lightblade on an Arc Titan solo.
Yep,
I
saw.
I want to watch that.
Did he have underneath it no damage taken? Because he started to do those ones now.
No, I don't see that. Lightblade, unfortunately with the tracking in this, I can't imagine. Because there's too many wizards with poison clouds and that tracking arc bullshit. Or something that'd be possible. Yeah, next thing I want to get from Dares, probably really the only thing I want to get from Dares is the BXR, just so I can craft an incandescent one.
Yep.
I got the sword, just gotta level the sword up.
Oh shit. Sorry.
The Temple to Oryx is protected by one of Savathun's toughest warriors. He's guarding something you can use like you use Sagira's shell. But the only way in is through some old
Today is
canals, which means we
Wednesday,
need
so
a boat.
tomorrow, okay.
Leave that part to me.
chemicals, and then I'm going to spend some time on expedition for some
Hey, that's our guy.
plunder
Guarding the
energy.
temple. What's he doing away from his post? This could be our chance.
Like, I have all the stuff to run the expedition, I just haven't run the especially in history, haven't really run it. Because I've been doing everything else.
Back there. The path is unblocked.
Zoom. We're all zooming, so you're really not going anywhere.
I'm not.
Oh, my zoom's gone.
I'm just tightening.
There's your ride. You just hop on and I'll handle the rest.
And
These weird hive controls. I mean, how does this... Ah! There it is. Here we go. Boat's moving.
Direction to throw out the set. Whereas I think I did something.
yeah, he literally threw it over to Arthur because he was so confused by the
You
two
can
of
get
us.
that barrier down, right? Sure you can.
He kind of reminds me of some blueberries I've seen in Mayhem the first time. Those set looks like a comparison before this season came out. It's always Titans I kill when they're super so easily. Not Warlocks. It's always
Hey, you did it! Good job. Boat's on the move again.
back and forth. Iron Man or
So you punched me in the face.
That's what I'm doing every time I see him. Punch him.
Finch, we're stuck again.
Seriously, but I did the thing. It's just this hive tech. It's so archaic.
guys also know what else I'm happy about?
Nope.
He's got
Don't
a date.
care.
He's got a date tomorrow.
Well, that too. Yeah, like, wow, way to put me on an awkward spot. Like, I'm like, no, or like, not as happy about that. And for some reason, she ever, and I like mentioned I play video games. I'm like, yeah, my friend streams. She ever looked at it, she'd be like,
Okay, we're getting close to the swamp now. Temple's not
I
far
am
from here.
so excited
You
about the
said
date
this is a
tomorrow. It
temple
was
to
so much
Oryx.
better than what happened
Yeah,
yesterday.
that's right. Sabbath's
Wink,
brother,
wink,
Wig,
nudge,
wig.
nudge.
Taken King himself.
That's my line.
You killed each other about 1,000,000 times over, but she dedicated a temple to him.
Yeah, it could. What's even worse is that Charlie got it
Now
before all
be
of us.
careful here.
Yeah.
Something happened to this place. It's overgrown
Sorry,
darkness.
I can sense light here, though. I just can't see it. Maybe
That's
there's a
always
safe
something.
path through.
Although Brian was just like, dude, if he gets it, I thought at first like he had gotten it. He's like, I couldn't tell who was screaming, and I was just gonna leave. He was just telling me. It's like, Brian, I'm sorry.
Oh, I would have left. I was actually.
So when Mel was started talking about that, how many people left?
What?
Oh,
I-
less though.
Yeah, I left. And so did I. I didn't even like go back and do my
I
Red
would.
Bull
I
was
left. I forget. So I think it was you, Nick, left first, and then me and Tim left about the same time because it was just like, yeah, all right, I'll talk to you guys later, all right. And because I heard Mayor say, all right, thanks, guys, when we left, so he heard us leave, but he was still talking and talking and talking to us. Just,
I had just walked away. You know, he just left his PC on and walked away.
I went into Gambit and went, much nicer. That's how bad it was. Yeah.
I said the worst of insanity with laughing.
Looks like we're all clear.
What did
We're heading
he?
in.
What did he send you?
Careful.
He didn't
Knight
send me
guarding this
anything.
place? He's an old
I
rival
can't
of
remember
Oryx,
how,
he's
it
no
was,
joke.
how the
Pretty
conversation
funny
started,
that
but
Savathun has him guarding Oryx's temple.
the talk of glaives and stuff, and I just
Oh,
lost it. I was like,
It was when
I was
he
just like, it
Oh,
was,
no,
it
no,
was
no.
actually.
There was the first breakout was during when we were on Totem,
yeah. It's
and
like,
me
you
and
know,
Brian were literally just teabagging each other, you know, face to face. And I even have my like bored emote where I just smack myself in the face, and you know, it was just we were just standing there, and you started cracking up, and you were nowhere near us. So I was just like,
I
"What did he
think-
send you? What send it to me?"
was it when I said I don't give a fuck about your crate?
Well, a little bit, yeah. Part of it was that, but like he just went on about the autos and the glaives, and so I just like, I hit my limit. Like something he said was just like,
There was a pulse. I thought it was the first time was during the pulse rate where you need a pulse rate for the stun champion. Yeah, but I've got a crate I've got an auto rifle to shoot through barriers, and it was.
that was it. That was the straw that broke the camel's back. I literally that was just like, I don't give a fuck about your rifle. Yeah, man, goddamn pulse. He's like, but my crate. I was like, what the I was just like, no, we're doomed.
I don't give a fuck about your crate.
Thank God he liked his
sickle pit.
His blade for the totem. Even though he was kind of doing like, oh look, there's a knight here. No shit, that's what we've been telling you to kill the whole time. And then it was just like we're killing, you know, like don't kill the wizards so we can get heavy. Don't kill the wizards so we can get heavy. Don't kill the wizards so it's heavy. And Mayor, don't kill those. I need to finish them so I can get heavy. Oh, okay. Well, can I kill this thing? Is it a wizard? It's just...
We should probably have a rule that people should not be our certain
I'll never play with Mira again because I don't think that man is ever under a certain threshold. Felt bad for his grandkid or whoever was calling him.
Like, play with me.
He was like, play with me, and I'm going, go ahead. Go play with your grandson.
No way to photo.
He was the mayor of Lightblade.
He was the mayor of a town called Foatley.
Here for those people. What happened?
I don't know. But apparently when he was apparently when he was like younger in his 20s and 30s, he was actually a hockey player.
Oh, we talked about that. They had hockey.
He's Canadian.
They live and die. They live and die by hockey now.
There's I don't know if you guys have ever seen it. There's a show called Leonard Kenny, and then there's a spin-off they just did the first season called Shoresy. And they're basically trying to fix their team. And they're literally bringing people in. They're like, so, does he play? He's Canadian. He plays. Like, it wasn't...
I mean, about that hockey. What? Wow, inferior literally teleported. That's that. I don't know what it is this season, but they've got to do something about the teleportation. Someone did not give the memo not to leave any enemies.
Not even blinking.
Joking, but I feel like
I've also seen a lot more enemies getting stuck.
like literally ledges,
The snipers in Kingsfall, like there's been a couple times where like it looks like their foot is stuck on the edge and they don't know if they can fall off the platform or not, and then they just teleport back, back to the center of the plate kind of thing. But they don't take damage when they're stuck.
Ow, 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 ouch.
Yep.
Ah, you're not friends. Oh god, I almost punched him first of all. I blinked up and I was like, get my health back, and then I realized his face was. I was like, I'm gonna let you live your life. I'm gonna let you survive. You gotta build the barrier.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
All right, before you do damage, send them back yet. For my super out of easily deal with all those knights that will spawn in. I thought he was way low.
Now he's down. He's almost ready to go. Dude, perfect. One. Ted. Long is good.
Wow, all I got was Glimmer.
That's all I got too.
fuck this game and the horse it rode in on.
Mine went to the postmaster, so I don't know if that's how I do.
Take us in. Shoot the loot, swashbuckler on the two. I never looked at the Ophidia. 67. No thanks. I still ever see myself use an exotic that just grants me double knives. Having said that, there's probably actually a pretty good build for that, but you know. Oh, actually, you know what? You could probably do pretty cool ignition build.
If he's an awoken.
Underway. Check.
Ooh, okay. I don't know when that dropped, but red border sidearm, so I'll take it.
Nice.
It's my first one of those.
Good luck.
Real quick, and then I am off. Go be human. Jeez, just from doing the Nightfall this week, I almost said
This isn't just a title.
Yeah, I'm one level behind. I just picked up that transmit effect or whatever.
Same. I'm literally at 15.
Good to have you back.
Of course, once we get it, we're not going to be able to use it, so, you know, props.
Make good use of it.
Yeah, we'll see if they fix that tomorrow.
Stay strong, Titan.
That's if the patches actually drop in tomorrow.
Or they're just giving us an update on it.
Let's see what
Really
we've
pissed
got
off
for
that I
each
can't
other.
I would love to have gone for the Strident Whistle.
That's coming soon, isn't it?
It's supposed to come this season.
Yeah, we thought we were getting it this season. I actually thought it was last season because we've had Gambit for 2 seasons now.
Yeah, they said they.
I thought it was going to go Gambit, and then the other 2 were going to follow.
They did something with the gunsmith.
They increased the XP you get from
Dismantling. Yeah.
Dismantling, and I think bounties, because it took too long to climb his ladder.
But
that was a ridiculous climb.
Yeah, they gave us like what 5 XP. Right? It was ridiculous. It was. So
it's still pretty bad, but
yeah. But I don't understand why we haven't gotten Crucible and Vanguard focusing yet.
Well, I mean, if it's anything like Gambit, I mean, yes, there is 1 or 2 guns that I would focus. from both if I had it. But it like Gambit, it's too little too late. Like I don't care about the Gambit
I
origin
am at
trait.
your service.
And I already have a god roll, whatever, for two guns for that one. The origin trait?
Yeah, they changed it.
It's, you get more, what was it? It's something like more mobility or whatever when you're killing
Be the one who
rank and file
moves,
enemies.
not the one.
It has nothing to do with invaders anymore.
Well, that's good. And they changed the Iron Banner one too.
Yeah, that one.
In Crucible.
Yeah, and it works just in it's in all Crucible though. It's not just Iron Banner, which is nice too. They had to change that one because the first iteration only worked with the control version of Iron Banner.
Well, not just that, but that was incredibly situational. Like I know some traits, some perks, some situations are so situational for what you want to get to proc. But this was like you had to have a triple cap. So at this point, you have to be running stacked. You had to absolutely get all three zones. But then I think you also had to like get a kill or some bullshit like that. Like it was so dumb.
You don't look too banged up.
I don't understand what they were thinking about that. That was legitimate.
Make us proud.
It was, yeah, I agree. It was, yeah, not gonna lose sleep over it, but yeah, it wasn't very smart by them.
All right, I'm out. So I gotta get some food, some drink. I'll talk with y'all later.
Have a good one.
See you guys.
Checking now.
What's Brian doing?
Hi.
He's in the helm.
Yes. Should we join him?
Sure.
Bounce chance.
Has something been chewing on these? Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
Never seen so many humans in one place before. Never seen so many people in one place before.
Only the fire team. Oh yeah, Brian, you're the leader, so you'll have to tell us. That's gonna be unstoppable barrier, isn't it? What's the burn? I can't remember the mission, to be honest. I should imagine it'll have to be master. How was your night last night then, Brian? Unstoppable overload. Oh, I only use grand overload rounds. I got a crate. I am ready. Yep. least we know we can 5-man it. We should start giving it a go.
Good, you're here. I got a feeling about this lead, Guardian. This could be big. Big enough to crack this case wide open.
Finch, a hunch is not enough. We need evidence. Compelling evidence.
Okay, how about a secret underground temple? Because I found one deep in the tunnels there. And guess who it's dedicated to?
Savathun.
Yeah, well, kinda. It's dedicated to Sathona, Savathun before she was a hive god. I mean, talk about compelling. Just imagine what's buried down there.
Imagine? So you haven't seen this object?
I didn't get eyes on it per se, but I know it's powerful. Enough to attract a whole mess of scorn.
If this object is what you promise, then it'll be worth it. Stay alert, Guardian. We can't miss this one.
I don't need to go forward, I just need to get egg runs.
The Scorn are even more entrenched than the last time we were here.
Did you buy...
Oh yeah, Scorn have dug themselves in deep down
It's a
here.
free one, he puts down the free flag. Brian's like, look at me, I got a flag! No, I just need a reach for it with the iron line. It doesn't matter to be a depth, so... I mean... The Phoenix under Glow is very fundamental on distance, isn't it? Or we can, I mean, we don't even need to, all we need to do is have one person on our stand on the first click. And you can jump up onto the witch's podiums and reach the button from there. I can put my high jump on, I don't need to break it down.
So Finch, tell us more about this temple. How do you know it's dedicated to Sathona?
I only got a peek inside, but the statue in there looks just like her.
So Savathun built a mausoleum for her younger self, then abandoned it. Why?
I don't know. Embarrassment? Who isn't a little ashamed of their past?
How did they free man it? I have to watch something pretty good free man. So we can do that as a format. I've been working on my sword thing, it hasn't been interesting.
So that's the temple Savathun dedicated to herself. It's
quite a sight, isn't it? Can't accuse Savathun of being too humble.
There's no way to lower the bridge from here.
There has to be another path forward. Use your senses, Guardian. You've gone too far to turn back empty-handed.
Guardian down. Guardian down.
Before you go in the temple, we should take bets on what this object's gonna be. Now, I don't technically have any glimmer, but I do have a pretty solid theory based on what we found so far.
Now's not a good time, Finch.
Yes, don't distract the Guardian. We're already taking a gamble that this thing has the answers we need. The Traveler and the Last City are depending on it.
Guardian down. Guardian, look. That plate in the center should lower the drawbridge. Ikora, we're lowering the drawbridge now.
Good. Once you're in, head straight for the statue Finch described. If this fits the pattern, the object should be nearby. Guardian, Ghost, have you found the object yet?
The only thing here is the statue.
What? There's gotta be more!
Ikora, I'm sorry, but it doesn't look like there's anything here but the statue.
Finch, please don't tell me the Guardian did all this for nothing.
No, there's something there, I swear. Wait. What if the object is the statue itself?
Or one part of the statue. That worm familiar looks like it's a separate piece.
Of course. This is Savathun's temple after all. There had to be a trick in it.
But that's impossible. That's an Ahamkara.
What? Knew it. I knew the Ahamkara weren't gone. I knew there was one left. At least one.
The last one died cursing the dreaming city. This has to be another illusion.
Ikora's right. This is an illusion. Just a very, very realistic one.
The hive magic powering that illusion is limited. If you escape, it can't follow.
No chance of that. Exit's completely blocked. Those scores must have come from somewhere. Of course that Ahamkara would have one final move. We gotta find a way out, fast. Ikora, Finch, any suggestions? We're on our own. Let's go, Guardian.
I got one. God damn if I got one.
Ghost. Guardian, come in. Are you there?
We're here, Ikora. We're on our way to the surface now.
And you've got the object, right? Otherwise, this was a huge waste of time.
We got it. Thanks for the concern, Finch.
Sure, sure. Yeah.
Guardian, Yurix continues to broadcast psychic messages across the system. Unrest among my scions is high, and defections are increasing.
We've knocked this operation down several times, but Callus seems willing to rebuild.
If his cloning enterprise is operational again, then loss of life will be no deterrent until that life is his own. My father was never known for his strength and commitment. Yet this operation has his full devotion.
Whatever happened aboard the Glycon must have changed him. And not for the better. Orbital bombardment incoming, Guardian. The clock is running.
Good job clearing the air, Guardian. Got a present for you, and she weighs more than my bird. Roll right over him and don't look back.
My father and I are estranged, but he would not create such a sophisticated operation out of spite alone. Whatever will my father now serves motivates him beyond his usual pettiness.
Boy, it's good to be back in the fight, Guardian. I've missed being your eye in the sky. Give 'em hell!
Emperor's afraid to risk their lives targeting the artillery.
They're foolish for taking to the field against us. Represents a battle for the minds of my legions. It cannot be allowed to corrupt them.
The Black Fleet offers power and unity. That will always be attractive to those who are desperate.
Whoa.
Empress, you saw what the darkness did to those aboard the Blacon.
My father was corrupted by pride long before he communed with the voice in the darkness. He could not be more disgraceful now than he was as Emperor.
you saw what the darkness did to those aboard the Blackon.
I'm at 40.
My father was corrupted by pride long before he communed with the voice in the darkness. He could not be more disgraceful now than he was as Emperor.
Empress, you saw what the darkness did to those aboard the Blackon.
My father was corrupted by pride long before he communed with the voice in the darkness. He could not be more disgraceful now than he was as Emperor.
You saw what the darkness did to those aboard the Blackon.
My father was corrupted by pride long before he communed with the voice in the darkness. He could not be more disgraceful now than he was as Emperor.
You want to finish the mission? Not really. Just throwing it out there. Nice. You eradicate the blues. I'm quite tired. I think I'm done for the night. I'm not sure. Am I done?